Dear viewers, welcome back and thanks for joining into this new session. There is no doubt that digitalization is changing the game for manufacturers and it demands a new way of thinking. Smart and connected devices and operations offer the potential for productivity gains, for cost savings and for improved revenues. Let's find out more about these topics with Gianluca Signorino, his project manager at the EMA Coffee division. Welcome, Gianluca.
Thank you very much, Pietro.
Gianluca, considering the current situation and your personal experience, how are digital tools helping companies to interact with their customers and finally to generate value?
Yeah, Pietro. So, as you can imagine, in this period, which is not very easy, above all on our packaging sector, we constantly have to do tests and FIT, so factory acceptance test in our facilities. And due to this, we are very glad to say that we at EMA are the first packaging company which have developed a new system. We call it EMA Remote FIT, so Remote Factory Acceptance Test, because usually customers came in our facility to do this, and now it's not very easy.
All right, especially now, as you mentioned, in COVID-19 times, people are facing huge difficulties in traveling, in terms of traveling. Are they able to reach out to EMA plants in some way?
Yeah, so in some circumstances we can do it, but it's very difficult. This is why we, with this platform, with this solution, we try to help the way to handle it, and this is a very simple tool, accompanied with a multimedia team we choose for it, which can help us to do and to practice this FIT.
So let's come to the FIT, to the factory acceptance tests. How exactly do they work?
So first of all,
the
remote, of course. So first of all, we try to let it be the most important when we need to do it in our facility. Of course, customer has to be there. So now we cannot, and this tool try to be not the same, of course, but the most similar way to when we have a customer inside. So first of all, we do a little briefing with them in order to explain how it works. And shortly, we can say that we explain them we have a project manager inside, which is explain them and handle it inside the factory, because the customer is outside. He can reach us with this browser platform, and they can talk to us, so they have this feeling inside. And there is a direction team helping customer and project manager to follow it.
Okay, so now you described more or less the preparation phase, right? So, but what happens during this remote FAT?
Yeah, we have also a little video of an example. We did it. And, okay, we can see it there. So a multimedia team is following the project manager in order to see what is happening on the machine. Of course, there are many cameras. So as you can see, we have one, in this case, was following the project manager because customer did questions on a particular unit. Because, for example, in the coffee market, on the machine, we have many particular units where the customer want to focus more than a general view. So we can add more cameras in a particular section of the machine. And they can easily, with a chat also, talk, with the chat, of course, write questions, for example. And there are people from the customer side who is talking with the project manager. And maybe some technician also can join the FIT, for example, even if they maybe are only looking and watching the machine. So they can also start to take confidence with the machine, even if they are not present in the facility.
Okay, so all this operation, do they require a whole range of new technologies?
Well, this is not very complicated. So it's a very we can count on very technology. We have also a slide then. Very technology tools. We have always HD streaming, so in high definition. A very good sound quality, so also the customer can listen, of course, and in a very good quality mode. We have the live chat, as I told you before, so they can also type some questions. And what I would like to add is that it's very simple. So they just need a good quality connection, and then it's very easy to accede. And our team, inside multimedia team, do the rest. Let me add also, Pietro, the video we showed before was a real FIT we performed, and this customer was and typed us an email saying that he was very happy with this experience. He performed many FIT locally, of course, but he told us that was one of the best inside, and this is really appreciated also from our side, of course.
Well, compliments coming from customers always
always
the best you can get. Okay, cool, Gianluca. We have some questions coming from our viewers at home.
Great.
Let's read them together. How many customers are able to connect at the same time to a remote FAT?
So, I did anticipate also before, we usually suggest to have 3 or 4 customers. They can also talk with the project manager, no more, just to not create too many confusion. But we can also give many access to technician of the customer to operator, so they can start to take confidence on the machine.
Okay, cool. Next question. How do you manage the time zones?
Yeah, sure. So this customer I told you before was from the East. We manage it. And of course...
From the East means where?
US.
Okay, it's from the West.
The West side, I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. And in this case, of course, we organize it before. We need to find out a spot of time available. This is a live FIT, but of course, we always register the FIT, and we can send then to them all the sections so they can watch it and give their feedback if they are not live.
Okay. Cool. Last question. How many cameras can a customer see simultaneously?
So we usually use 3-4 cameras. So this is we can say, the plan A, and we have 1 camera on the general view of the machine, 1 camera who is following the project manager or the HMI, for example, fixed on a particular unit, if the customer wants to see that unit, because maybe it's the heart of the machine, and then we can also change the position if they need. But if they need more, it's not an issue to do it, we can add more.
Okay. Well, Gianluca, thank you very much. Gianluca Signorino from the EMA Coffee division. Well, remote FATs really seem to be a great solution to accelerate the delivery process of plants, especially in these COVID-19 times. Thank you out there for watching this session and for your questions. I see you in a few minutes, for the next session, so stay with us.